Hello friends, thank you for coming back to see me today. I'm going to share today my Easter decorations, and I'm also going to share with you how I store my holiday things, kind of what my system is. And I also have a little clip of my decluttering for each holiday, so I'll share that with you also. So let's take a look at what I have and what I'm going to do with it. So I just finished going through the Easter stuff that I'm going to get rid of. I have a few things to donate, and then I decided to keep a few things, and I'm still kind of working on my decor inside, so I'll be sharing that soon. So I decided to let this little group go. I like to sell my things in little bundles. It's just easier for me to keep up with. I don't have so many little individual items. So I'm selling these 3 things for $15. I try to make the prices very reasonable. I want to bless somebody, and I want them to bless me by taking it out of here. So that's a bundle. This is another little section. This one I'm just doing for $10. This is another $15 one. Some cute little Target plates I got, and then these cute little white bunnies. And then I have this sign and this door hanger here. That was $10. And then I'm asking $10 for those 2. I am going to donate. And then as I was going through, these were some of the little things that I had not put out this year, but I decided to keep these things because I host Easter a lot at my house. And sometimes once we get the food out on the island, when I set up, I like to have some little things to decorate with and kind of put around the dishes of food. So I think these would be some good things that I could use for that. So I'm going to keep those. And then everything else, we're letting it go. So these are my Easter bins. I have 3, which is pretty good for me because Easter is really my favorite season. I think I've kind of culled down from 4 to 3. What I like to do with my seasonal decor is I like to label it by room. And I've done that, you can see on each of these. Now that doesn't mean that I don't ever change it, because of course I do, but this gives me a good starting point. And I don't feel quite as overwhelmed if I just take one bin at a time into that room. So you will notice that, of course, there's Hampton. Hey, Hampton. You'll notice that there are still some things in these bins. I usually, like I said, host Easter, so I usually keep some things that I can put around the food and stuff when we're having Easter lunch, but I'm not doing that this year. So they're just still kind of in here. And then whatever decor was in that room that I took down to decorate for, I just put it in that same bin. That way, when I get ready to take my Easter down, I can just put that stuff right back up, and I don't have to wonder, where does this go? I also like to store my pillows, seasonal pillows, in these like comforter bags. I just hang on to those and we get a comforter or a blanket. They're big and roomy, and easy just to shove them in and zip them up. This pillow has a bunny on it. You can't see it, but I didn't use it this year, so I'm going to hang on to it one more year to see if I'm going to use it or not. And if not, then he'll have to leave me. These 2 little bunnies I shared, I think on my Instagram. I got these at Walmart. I just think they're so cute. They're little pigs, but as you can see, it's not in my house right now. I really just didn't find a great spot for them, but I'm going to hang on to them a little bit until I decide exactly what I want to do with them, maybe a little bit later on. So we are going to go in now, and I'm going to give you a tour of my Easter decor. So listen, y'all, you know, my brain does not work right half the time lately. This getting older stinks. It stinks. Anyway, before you see this next clip, I know that I say Thanksgiving lunch instead of Easter. I know it. I don't know why I said that, but, you know, there it is. I meant Easter, not Thanksgiving. Just give me a little grace, you know. Just these little mind blocks. It happens. So I'm starting in my favorite room, which is my dining room. It just kind of is very much my personality. I like the light colors in here, and it just has a very casualness to it that I enjoy. So let's look at the table. These sweet little plates were gifted to me by one of our clients. Kelly and I both got a set, and I think they are so cute on the table. They are square, and I know these chargers are round, but you know, I just think it looks sweet and cute that way, so I'm not even going to worry about changing them right now. They have the green that's in each plate. You can see there's 2 different types. So I just already had those, so I put those there. These sweet little linen napkins actually belong to Trent's grandmother. When I was cleaning out his mom's attic, she gave those to me, and also these cute little napkin rings. And I like them at Easter because I just like the pink and the blue, and I think they're really sweet there. These little bunnies, I had 2 of those. Those came from Ross a couple of years ago. And I want to say they were about $10 each, so not very expensive. I like them up here, just a little pop of green. And then this little tray stays in here all year long, and I just change it out depending on what holiday it is. The tray was my mom's, so you know, anything that has to do with Mama, I just want it near me where I can see it. And this year I just put few little eggs and some florals in there, and I just left my white candles. I have pink candles, but I decided just to leave them this year. And then I added a few little topiaries that I had on the side, and these gold candles. So there is my table. Sadly, we will not be eating Thanksgiving lunch here this year, but that's okay. We will again. I love to have little wreaths on my French doors. This goes out into what I call my little courtyard area, which it is not ready for spring yet, so we're gonna get to that. These wreaths are very inexpensive. These came from Dollar General several years ago. They were $5 each. And then these little bows, I actually got these from Shein. And I wanna say they were maybe $2 each. They have little barrette clips on them, which this one I need to fluff a little bit over here. But I just thought they would be really sweet. I'm gonna have to get that one fixed. You know, that's gonna bother me, but we'll get it. They'd be really sweet on a wreath. So I got the pink, and I'm probably gonna order some more. So I just think that's a sweet little touch. And yes, it is kind of a girly room, but you know, my husband knows this is my hobby, so he just he's just good with whatever makes me happy. So I just get to play, which I like. Over on my buffet, I had a hard time with this year. I don't love it, I'm gonna be honest. It's really not doing it for me, but I just decided, you know, let's just let it go. This little platter, I actually have 2 more in this set. This was a thrift store find, and they're pretty expensive. I looked them up when I got home, and I think I might have paid $3 or $4 for it. It's okay right there, but like I said, I'm gonna leave it. And then I just have a little picture in one of the picks from Walmart. And then I just have one of my little pillows over here in the corner in this chair. So that's pretty much it for this room. I did put up a little Easter thing over here. And you know, after a point, you just have to let it go, because I will keep playing with it and playing with it. So I'm gonna move right on over to the little entryway. Very little. I know I did not do much here at all this year. I really wanted to keep it simple. All I did was add those green bunnies. I already had the vase there and the lamps and the wreath. So I just put the little green bunnies, thought it would tie in well with the rug, and let it be. And then I decided this year just to put this little sign over to the corner, and that little bunny, which I've had him a long time too. He's really sweet. I just decided to leave it like that this year. And then I have one little Easter pillow on that bench as you come in. So that's it for this room this year. I could just sit in here and relax, but I don't do a lot of that. But anyway, I hope you like this room. It is my favorite. So this is the kitchen, and I have a few little things around in here. My big bunny, I've had him all over the house, hopping him all around. I've had him for a few years. I loved him. I could not pass him up. I added this little bit of greenery to him to kind of match this little blue egg that he's holding. And then I already had this runner on the island, so that worked out well. My table, I just kept it pretty simple. I know I got the pink going again. You know, Trent's just so sweet to me that he doesn't say anything about the pink. He knows I love it. So I've got my little runner, and then there's my bunny with my little flowers. Got a little work in progress going on over here. I'll share that a little bit later. This is one of my little favorite little areas in here. It's another one of my plates like I had in the dining room. I already had this little stand, and then I added that little floral on it. And then just a little gold stand with a dish towel. This is another little area just with my bunny, and I added that in the carrot. I already had the other things on it. And then these are my shelves above my desk area. I kept those very neutral this year, just a touch of greens with the browns and the whites. And that little bunny on top, he's the one that I got at Walmart this year. My little picture over here, I already had that candlestick with a little floral. And then in this corner, I have my little gold bunny that I got at Ross that I love him. It's just so cute. And I just added the little green to it. So that's it. Not a whole lot in here, just enough, I think, to kind of put me in the mood. It's really cloudy today in here, but maybe you can see this pretty well. This is just on my coffee table, just a little wooden bunny, some little florals. And then these are my shelves on each side of the TV. And I was thinking as I was walking around looking at this the other day, I have got so many bunnies. I really don't have enough crosses, and I want to remember Easter for what it means to me. I got to do better with that, so I'm going to have to put that on my list. And then over here, these little shelves, I've got a few little Easter things going on there. And then my mantle, which I really just finished this today. I did try to keep it simple this year because, you know, it can get really busy fast if I get to going. So I just wanted it to be kind of clean and simple. So Kelly and I were out today, and we both picked up one of these little garlands. She told me about it, and I thought, that's just what my mantle needs to be finished. So these little topiaries right here, I have 2 yellow here and then 2 over there. I've had those forever, and I cannot remember where I ordered them, but the pink ones that you saw in the dining room, they were all in a set, and there's some blue ones. And then the other little egg flowers there, those came from Michael's. And my mom had given me these bunnies years ago, so I use those every single year. And then I added my candlesticks up there, and then this sweet little bird's nest, that was the thrift store find. So I really thought it turned out nice. I like it. It's just enough to make me feel like Easter, but not be too busy. I do want to share this little fella. He has a twin sister. I'm going to name them Justin and Jillian. My son-in-law's name's Justin, and his twin sister's name's Jillian, so I'll just let this be my Justin and Jillian. I've got these at a thrift store several years ago, too, and his little twin sister is in here. And y'all may think it's terrible to me to be showing you what's in the bathroom, but I like to put a little bit of something on the back of the toilet, and I bought this little tray at Hobby Lobby years ago, and it's just small and perfect for up here. So this is his little twin, my little Jillian, I'm going to say, and my little eggs to put around it just to match the color. And then I always try to add a little Easter dish towel in here, just to, or seasonal, whatever season it is. And then I've got a few little things that I put over there. Just a few little touches. I know this is probably not going to show up well, but in my laundry room, I'm not going to show the whole laundry room right now because I need to pick it up a little bit more. I have this shelf above my washer and dryer, and I always put something seasonal up here. Just, I have this thing with laundry. If people that know me know, it's really strange, but I'm in the laundry room all the time, so I just like a little touch of the season. So this year, I got my little birds and a few carrots in here.